What is up, everyone? Welcome back to City Skylines Season 2. Well, it's been a long time since I've said those, haven't I? And quite a lot of things have actually happened. Mostly not good things. But anyway, let's not get sidetracked here. Last episode, we built this new highway system, which I'm really proud of. It looks really nice. Though this part is a bit scuffed. This part here, it was meant to be a straight road. It goes here, straight to this connection here. But we have this time boundary, so we have to build this curved thing, which thankfully looks really nice. The same can't be said for like much of the city though, because right next to this beautiful interchange, we have this. This is so scuffed. We have even more scuffed things around the city actually. And I've built some things off camera too. So I'm not sure how to explain what this. These interchanges are horrible. This is a massive highway that I removed because I don't like highways running through cities and everything. Except when I removed it, the traffic's so bad I had to build a new road anyway. Thankfully, after adding that road in, traffic seems to be much better now. And on top of it, it's still smaller than the original highway, so that's a plus. We still need 25 times to make my vision for the city fully realized though, which is a bit of a shame because I really need to relocate this industrial area here. It's causing horrible traffic. This bridge here is carrying so much traffic all over the place. And you think if you had this massive traffic issue and it's caused by this industrial area here, you would move the industrial area. Not in City Skylines. You don't have 9 tiles. You don't have 8 tiles. You have 7. So you can't really relocate some way over there. I have to actually build a new industrial area right next to this place over here. It's fine though. Eventually, when we reach 90,000 people, we'll relocate all this. At least that's the plan. We only have 55,000 population, and so if I want to relocate the entire area here. I need to add 40,000 more people. Then we can get 9 towers. And then we can relocate this place. So anyway, which means this episode, and in fact probably a lot of episodes right next to this one, will be heavily focused on expanding our population. But first, before that, we need to work on the drains because I've been delaying this drop check for so long. So we have this drain network over here. Once again, we have to wait, unfortunately, to 25 tiles for the whole network to be recognized. Oh man, 83% traffic, that's bad. But anyway, just ignore it for now. Oh, there's something I can't actually ignore. The water, of course. Stay hydrated. Anyway, here's the whole plan I want to build here is to pause. So here's the rail system. I actually want this. In the future, I actually want this to be the main intercity station. This one will be the inner city station instead. And we use this as both a passenger rail line and the freight rail line at the same time. And I wanted to loop around and everything. One of my plans at first was to run it through this corridor, but that's no longer an option anymore. I built this road. So we have plan B, which is going to reroute it around the city and end up this in the future industrial area over here. So let's do that, huh? Let's do that, shall we? I guess we might have to do a time lapse again because we really need people moving here. How's our unemployment doing? 6%. It's fine, I guess. Oh, the game unfortunately does not track underemployment, so I'm not sure about that. Alright, let's go. Okay, so the plans was slightly more complicated than I thought. Mostly because I just thought stuff on the go, and also I didn't really care much for stag anymore. This is like the main station. Looks honestly looks the best of all stations. And then you go to this place. This right here is the station I just built for no reason. Because I feel like it. Yippee! And over here too. The same station over here. Oh, okay. Both of them need some electricity, so we need electricity for them. Connect them like this. Twist around like this. And there you go. So, I suddenly had this one fleeting little thought here. What if this place was an oil area? That doesn't sound like a good idea at all, actually. But look at this. We need so much people here. I might actually convert this area here as a second temporary industrial area, and then hopefully transition it to a different zone when I complete stuff. But it looks like it's probably going to be tremendous. But honestly, it's looking very likely that this thing will be permanent. Because of course, nothing's more permanent than a temporary solution. Uh, you know what I was about to say? Nothing's better than the Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. Okay, I should stop that. What does Jet 2 holidays have to do with this? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, and right now you can get free oil. That's free oil for each person. Does that make any sense? I don't think it does. You know, that kind of gave me an idea, since I don't really treat this place that seriously anyway. Why not just name it with a very unserious name? And what I'm going to do right now is to completely ruin this brand new interchange with extra entrances. Honestly though, I'm probably just gonna call this tax oil. And the mission's really simple. Make as much oil for me as I can. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, over there is a natural resource. There it is. This is now an oil area. Let's make some oil, people. Let's make some oil. Seems like extractors are already ready. That's fast. Alright, time to make sure these people get drinks. Wait, it's not drinks. Well, you have to stay hydrated, right? Stay hydrated. Anyway, since this place is pretty much an industrial area now, I figured out it's going to be a pretty nice place to start a water treatment plant on this corner over here. Two of them on each side. And of course, lots and lots of water over here. Let's flow the water over here. Let's see how many people have been using our train lines. So far, no one. No one has been using our train lines, unfortunately. Alright, let's see what these guys have been doing. A lot of pumping stuff. And of course, a lot of overeducated workers. Oh shoot, there's something on fire right now. The sea is so good. We need to call a fire department. Okay, that's a terrible pun. Let's put a massive fire station right over here. Okay, so what else do I need to do here? Because I am honestly running out of plans. Oh shoot, the traffic. Of course the traffic is bad. 81% traffic flow. It's always this bad, really. And I don't know how exactly I'm going to improve it unless I remove this whole industrial area over here. Which makes me thinking, should I build a second bridge? Honestly? No, why not? Let's just build a second bridge right over here. A small one, but pretty important one nonetheless. There. Here's the temporary solution. Hope it works somehow. Because honestly, I have zero idea how to make this work. Wait, I do. You know what it is? Make this road go somewhere else. There, now you can skip the entire complex without ever going to this mess. If you come the highway, that is. How's the traffic on this? Oh, that's... I already started building this and that's a lot of roads. Seems like most of these people using this bridge to go inside city, and this bridge is now just for trucks. I hope it's going to solve well. Anyway, I guess we're gonna probably wait until the morning comes up. In the meantime, see you until the morning starts, I guess. Not goodbye yet, it's just a pause. Alright, welcome back. It seems like we haven't really grown much in population. We're still at 55,924. And here's what the plan is going to look like. I have 5 metro lines, right? Oh, that's a lot. It seems like we really need more public transport before we can even build more people. So over here, we already have this massive corridor over here. Pretty nice. I also have this extra corridor. I already have trains running around here. How many people using it? 6 passengers. Not a lot. Let's build a bus rapid transit line somehow. I'm not sure how to do it, but just do it. But before this though, we're gonna have to pause the game again because I really need full lighting for this work. Alright, how would the rapid transit line run? Around here, this is pretty much the area I wanted to cross the street. So before this though, I still have to make this cross the road. And the bridge is done. All I need now is to connect this road. Honestly, this massive government district area, I'm still not sure what to build around here. And then connect this part of road with a rather short corner like this. It's a bit sharp, not ideal, but it's fine. And just like that, the prerequisite section has been finished. Now all I need to do is to build some bus stops. Also, I thought we have a few issues here. First off, parking lots. Yeah, they are unfortunate to go. Honestly, at this stage, it's going to be a bit scuff. Like, really scuff. Like everything else around the city, really. So that's going to the first station. Now what next? Right, next thing, right over here. Okay, where exactly I build bus station? Well, theoretically, you should build it over here. Wait. I should have just built it over here. It's gonna be... Wait, hold on. Just like that. Huh. The first part seems harder though. How can I even finish the last sections? The next sections I saw it over here. It barely makes it. It barely makes it through. Let's turn on all snap and see what happens. There it is. Perfect. Now all I need to do here is to connect it to this part. There it is. And now we have a bus rapid transit line. Which honestly makes me think, really, what's the point of this brand new train thing I just built? I just built a bus structure. You know what? I might just remove... Okay, maybe I don't want to remove train line. Actually, I'm going to remove a train line. This might be not good, but honestly, look at this. 6 passengers. The whole plane has 6 passengers. I'm sorry. You're gone. Sorry. But it doesn't really make much financial sense, so time to demolish them. I said, I do really wanted to connect to these main stations over here, so I guess a detour is necessary. Alright, so this thing is very complicated and it's so complicated, I don't get it. Anyway, here's the system line. That's where I'm going to start over here. Actually no, this is where I'm going to start. This one will eventually go somewhere else. But this is where I'm going to start. And just this station over here. And it goes all the way down to this area over here. And to this station. Okay. Actually though, let's just make it something different here. So, here, that's where I want to start. So make up this point, and it goes, oh, this point is the longest area, another point over here, and then the 7th, and then to tax oil and to everything over here. Eventually I will extend this way into the industrial area too, so that's that. Now it's time to start building thing. First though, this has to be turned on, obviously. So, once our line goes over here, enters the bus stop like this, exits the bus stop like this. Okay, I'm not really sure why it went this wrong way around, but okay, I guess. And goes to this place over here, and exits it to reach this point over here. This point underneath the bridge, somewhere around this area, is delayed into tax oil. This part, tax basin. And turn it around like this. And over there, we did it. Now for this line, I'm gonna name it slightly different. I'm going to take this to the absolute max. 80 people. We get orange too. Now of course, there are still some infrastructure stuff I still to work on because I love them, of course. Alright, over here, we need to build some roads. So people can actually get into these stations. There, this one is a bit more complicated since it's a mall and... Right, actually let's just extend this road a bit like this. Extend this car like this. Oh, this is annoying, isn't it? Let's see, section here. Build this road all the way over. Okay, this is really annoying. Turn it out like this. I might have to delete more rows than I thought. Alright, over here. There it goes. So in order to make sure that people don't really have to cross several lanes to get this place, I'm going to let these people walk a different way, depend on direction travel. Do you think it's fancy? Because I think it's really actually fancy. Right. We also have this part. Obviously, I know what the string is here. That's it. This one for now, we just have one row connecting it. Okay, so I built the new bus rapid transit system, and I really hope it works. In the meantime, now we got the transit system ready, let's keep expanding its place. Let's upgrade this road here, and keep extending it like this. Due to all the rail corridors and the bus corridor and everything, this will be probably the messiest neighborhood ever built. In the city at least. What do you think about it? Okay, this is definitely the messiest looking thing I've ever built. I don't even know if this can be considered like. But well, let's just start zoning anyway. Alright, so what we need here, this zone, I think since there's a more here, should be best suited to just allow commercial zones. Try that. Since it's really loud, should be a lot of offices on here too. They have residential areas living on here. Next up, we have parks. This transport park fits directly right next to this place. I mean, look, there's actual transport, and it makes sense for us to transport park over here. But we need more varieties, of course, so what should we do? Alright, what next do we need here? What's this building? Okay, it's a community pool, but we really need some big boy machines. There, it's a hospital. Oh, we also need electricity, turns out, so what should we do? Simple. Put a fire station next to it, and a big police too, right over here. Education, very important, of course. We have plenty of capacity actually. First I want to build one anyway. And of course, we still need electricity. So what exactly do we have here? Right next to this place, we have a small little zoo. That should hopefully let the power jump. And now, it's time to start building, shall we? Also, you thought, no, we still need more things to do. A metro line, of course. And not just one metro line, but 4 or 5. This one is a metro line I've been not extending for a while here. So it's time to build them. Like this. In fact, we build not just one, but 2 metro lines. I mean, metro stations. Right, let's connect one here. There. And now, it's time to extend the lines. Let's move to this place over here, and add 2 stops like this. There. The line has been extended. Now we need some more lines over here to do the same. We'll also need a pretty robust bus network to serve this area over here too. Let's create a new line. It's over here. Let's add a stop slightly further than usual. There. It goes inside. See, like this? Just like that. Alright, so a few more things. Not just one more thing. It's time to start naming this district down here. We don't have this name of Barry District over here, but this one needs a new name. Please suggest it in the comments somewhere around here. I need a name because I genuinely don't know what this place is supposed to be. Heather Hill sounds okay, but really, there are no hills, they're just rails. Should I name it that rails? I don't think so. That's a bad name. Yeah, we need some extra parking for this place. One more. Two more even. How many people use this road? Oh, 2 people. Aww, there's like only 2 people using the road. Okay, maybe it's cause like literally no one lives here. But we'll get to it eventually. As for this thing, we will probably need to wait a lot more time to see it actually grows. And there's like 7%. 7% of freight traffic coming here. Also natural resources. Somehow we're already sucking half it dry. I barely started. How is there so little oil? Like genuinely. Usually, when you start extracting oil, it takes 50 to 100 years to do it. It's been a year. And they're already sucking half the oil on. I'm genuinely kind of surprised how effective they are wasting energy. Alright, one more check of traffic. 80%. It's actually getting worse. If I actually made this, no despawning, yeah, I would probably fail this. Also, bus routes doing? Every bus route has been doing really well, except for the dedicated bus line. For some reason, we also have this one, which is severely crowded. Like, look at this, they are severely crowded. Which means I might have to build a separate route for this. Let's build different routes. This gonna go from this metro line. Why is it turning around like that? Seriously? Oh no, every bus is doing that. Every single bus is going to that place and turning around. Hey, they are rerouting. I'm not sure why they're doing this, but okay. That's pretty weird. New bus route is number 9, and I need to once again change it. There. This should also be a great place to put a biofuel detail next to this place. And the park. Okay, that thing is really large. Where should I put it? Oh, here should be nice enough. I'm not sure if this bus is going to be successful or not. I really hope it's going to, because I invested so much in it. The overcrowding seems to have sort of disappeared, thankfully. Oh, it did not. It just got back up somewhere else. Oh, my hubris. It's still back up. It's just in a different area, really. We'll upgrade parts of the system to be slightly different. There. I don't want to make this 6-lane road though, because that will make it too appealing. Oh god, that's so bad. We might have no choice to upgrade this to 3 lanes. Let's see what happens. Really though, So if I solve, oh, that's a lot of buses waiting for that. Anyway, let's keep zoning around this place. More buses, obviously, right next to the loudest place you could even think of. Okay, so I've been spending quite a lot of time doing absolutely nothing, and so I guess... So before we end the episode, it's time to start some decorations. We are going to start with roundabouts, because we have quite a few of them, and none of them have been decorated so far. It's time to be nicer, shall we? First we have this rather empty looking roundabout. We'll use these trees because they look nice on the outside, like this. And we have some of these trees over here. And in the middle of it, oh, we got some red trees. Really, I don't know if you can see it when you're a pedestrian or not, but it does stand out looking upside down, so I guess it does really good. Okay, this way, since there's like not many buildings, let's get some pine trees. In fact, I'm gonna put pine trees somewhere over here as well. Let's just put some short trees for balance. Some horse chestnuts would be great too. And for this line of trees, it's going to be linden. Linden trees look really nice, so I'm just gonna place them like that. Alright, roundabout 1 of 4, something complete. Right, now it's time to decorate a different roundabout. And then one next to it too. Since this one is a bit smaller, let's be more careful, I guess. When I this way, so I'm going to use some of these linden trees to surround this area like this. Followed by some bushes like this. I might try to build just one special tree though. There, over here is a bigger roundabout. I'm feeling really tired and I need to go to sleep right now. It's really late and I'm just going to spam... What's this? High vegetation number 4. Yeah, just gonna spam high vegetation number 4 everywhere like this. Alright, that's 3 roundabouts finished. Just a few more. That is a massive roundabout. And right next to one of the main roads too. But given that this one is the big one in the middle of the city, I think we are long overdue for some special things. So for that, we'll have to look at rocks. Some special rocks. We have rock 1, rock 2. We have this thing, the rock formations. That's still too small. We now have okay, that's the one I like looking for. Now, am I sure at all how they transfer this thing in the first place? Who knows? Really? Let's just put one like this. There it is. Okay, that is a little too much. We going to do this. I kind of want to be a little bit realistic here. Okay, this one is slightly more realistic, I think. There. And the 4 horse. You want to put 4 horses here. Because why not? All spinning counterclockwise. There they are. We'll have time clocks in every corner space. And a few lights surrounding our statues. There you go. And then we have the last small roundabout over here. There. It looks way nicer now. And as you can see, this place looks super vibrant. I love it. I love this place. Alright, let's see how our bus strategies are doing that now. 1875 a week. Wow, that new bus ride seems to work really well. It might be going a little too well. Everyone was in. Everyone was in. Look, 103 people waiting for this one. Let's see how our night bus is doing. 147? I barely even started. I barely started. And already 100, and already this many people waiting for it. That's insane. Alright, so we need a few more things. We need more taxis. Put them where I should put them. Until now, you know what I will do. Spam. Spam taxis. Oh wait, I should put over here instead. There, that's 3 taxi systems already. Okay, I think we should end this episode for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I wouldn't call it sloppy, it's pretty sloppy right now. What will happen to this series? I don't know. I'm kind of getting bored of this. Every time I play, I still have ideas, so I'm not really sure what to take this in. If I do continue though, I think next episode we will be focusing on this part. We'll be planting trees and making this place a truly nice area to be in. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, please like it. Please like the video. I like when number go up. I think, obviously. And yeah, goodbye. See you later.